All right, let's get an update on Mostly Madness. Move through, highlight some new people. I already said at the beginning, highlighting round 3 or the semifinals or the Elite 8, however you want to think of this. We have 8 movies left. It's all happening at mostlysuperheroes.com/Mostly Madness. You can vote there. You can vote on Instagram. Let's welcome new voters, Nicholas and Kevin. Before we take a look at these titles and give you guys an update on the bracket, we have the screenshot, of course. Our weekly winner last week was Mike. This week, BJ.
BJ.
Congratulations, BJ. I've already sent you an email. We'll get your info and get you a prize for Mostly Madness. It's that easy to win. Go and vote at the website. You get entered. It's super easy. Let's look at the bracket. I didn't send it to you this time. I wanted you guys to be fully surprised.
I'm ready.
This is it.
Ooh.
Let's just go ahead and call out what you see. What do you see first that you want to talk
I
about?
see a movie that we're going to talk about today that did not win.
Want to talk about it?
Let's talk about a couple of them.
Are you okay?
I'm a little upset that, Thor Ragnarok did lose to Happy Gilmore. I mean, especially when it had such a big lead last week. If you go back and watch last week's episode, it was at like 67%, and then it lost. Like I said, a lot can happen in a week. A lot did. Happy Gilmore came through, and now you got Happy Gilmore, though, beating out, or actually firsting, Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Your movie has made it.
My Goodfellas people, let's go.
So it beat Saving Private Ryan. So now you got Goodfellas versus Happy Gilmore.
I mean, that's 2 totally different movies, but
what do you pick?
I'm going Goodfellas.
You have to. What do you think?
Happy.
Me too.
For life.
Yeah, I would do Happy over Goodfellas.
Happy was in my final 4.
And I just saw it too, so it's fresh. But
what about that Avengers versus Avengers?
You got Avengers Endgame now, who beat The Dark Knight Rises.
We all knew that.
We knew that was going to happen. And then we have Avengers Infinity War beating out Fight Club. Also, I'd say we knew. So now they're versing each other. I pick Infinity War.
There are a lot of people that pick that, but I'm going to go with Endgame.
Okay.
I'd probably go Endgame.
All right. That's fair.
It's a really hard call.
It's a really tough one.
Not even fair.
Okay, so that's the left side of the bracket. Then the right side of the bracket, we do have Jurassic Park. It beat A New Hope, and it's facing The Lion King, which beat out Raiders of the Lost Ark. So you have Jurassic Park or Lion King. Mike.
I think I go Jurassic Park on this one.
Andy.
JP for life.
Hey, all 3 of us. Yeah, Lion King's cool, but
great.
You picked Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
I got a fun announcement about our Jurassic Park watch party. We'll save it for the end today. You gonna say something?
No, I was just peeping the VHS right there.
Oh, I got it out.
Just on display.
I got it out just to talk about it. That's absolutely right. And then the last one we have here, Dark Knight versus Forrest Gump. Oh, my God, man. So Dark Knight beat out Back to the Future.
That's a huge matchup.
That was a huge matchup. And I know the Irish podcast, I'm butchering the name. It's something. There's another word in there. But the Irish podcast, they're not going to be happy about that. And Home Alone versus Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump did win, so now you have Dark Knight versus the Forrest Gump. Giggler.
Dark Knight.
Dark Knight, easy. Not easy, but that's what I pick.
That's tough. This is really getting hard now.
That's the best Batman movie for me.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's Forrest Gump, and that's the Dark Knight, and that means I choose the Dark Knight. I had to really think about it.
A lot of Oscars in that one.
Is that right? Yeah.
Heath Ledger.
Some big ones.
Tom Hanks.
Yep.
Just think if they'd teamed up and Forrest Gump and the Joker had a little movie going on.
Hey, it could have happened. Nowadays, anything can happen.
Yeah.
All right, brackets up. Really tough matchups, and what's going to be crazy is this Final Four. And then you got on this side, you got the Avengers, you got the Dark Knight on the right side, and then just mixed in, you got some crazy good movies. Goodfellas, Jurassic Park, Forrest Gump.
You can tell, though, our audience is heavy, like how old we are, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those movies, I guess 5 of those movies are like early 90s.
Well, it makes sense.
And then 3 of the biggest superhero movies of all time.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, us 3 are the same age.
Yeah.
And we're probably, appealing to a certain demographic of just middle-aged men in their 30s.
The honey hole.
Yeah, that's right. We'll see what happens. I'm excited. Go and vote. We're still doing prizes. We still got the Final Four leading us to the big championship. Really excited to see what happens. It all happens at mostlysuperheroes.com/Mostly Madness. Feel free to use that hashtag Mostly Madness online. Whether you're voting, commenting, sharing, we appreciate it.